Hello, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, a new study has uncovered a host of security problems at the Hamilton County Jail. The UT study found risks ranging from broken locks to a shortage of officers that has staff continually operating in crisis mode. Inmates can let themselves out of their cells, windows can't be secured, the building has constant plumbing and electrical problems, and elevators routinely break down. Plus, the study says the jail has been overcrowded for the past decade. It's certified to hold 514 inmates, but instead it often holds 560 a day. And for the past 10 years, the jail has routinely flunked most inspections. This year it was because of filth covering the floors and the showers. The assessment says the sheriff and the county commission need to start serious discussion about the future of the jail, which is almost 40 years old. If the county wants to build a new one, that process could take more than 6 years. A Walker County man is accused of soliciting a 13-year-old girl for sex on Facebook. James Edward Revis planned to meet the girl behind Lighthouse Baptist Church in Rossville, but instead he met a detective and was arrested. The girl's family worked with police to set up the sting, but Revis told police he was simply using the church parking lot to turn around. A body was found in the creek at Camp Jordan over the weekend. Police say the remains were found by volunteers cleaning up trash in the waterway. Officials say the body was in advanced stages of decomposition, and there's currently no information about the identity. Chattanooga police are looking for the suspect in a fatal shooting over the weekend. Police say 35-year-old Santori Johnson was arguing with Christopher Jones on Friday night. That's when 24-year-old Jones was shot to death outside of his mom's house. Jones had two sons, a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old, that he helped take care of. Anyone with information about Santori Johnson's whereabouts is asked to call the police. Also, no charges have yet been filed in connection with a shooting that claimed the life of a Tullahoma high school student and wounded his uncle. 17-year-old Austin Farrell was shot to death last week on a porch in Tullahoma. Police say the suspected gunman, 73-year-old Nicholas DePietrantonio, lived at the house where the shooting occurred. The FBI now says Tennessee is the most dangerous state in America. FBI statistics show that Tennessee had the highest violent crime rate in the nation last year. There were about 650 violent crimes per 100,000 people in the state. Our state is first for aggravated assaults and in the top 10 for murders and robberies. A man has fallen 30 feet from a trail in a park closed because of the government shutdown. Authorities say the 21-year-old man was hiking Signal Point Trail with his friends when he fell down a bluff and suffered a head injury. Officials say signs posted at the trail entrance clearly stated that the park was closed. The hiker was taken to Erlanger Hospital. His condition is not currently known. A new restaurant chain is entering the Chattanooga market. Cheddar's Casual Cafe is being built on Gun Barrel Road near Hamilton Place. It's slated to open by mid-January and employ about 200 people. Developers say a second location in Hickson could open later. State Representative Eric Watson has announced he's running for Bradley County Sheriff. Watson says he won't seek re-election to his House seat. Instead, he'll challenge Jim Ruth in the Republican primary next spring. Watson previously served in the Bradley County Sheriff's Office for 12 years. Finally, Chattanooga's Walnut Street Bridge has been named one of the top 10 greatest public spaces in America. The historic bridge is the oldest and largest surviving truss bridge in the South. It opened in 1891, but the bridge was closed in the late 1970s with plans for demolition. The American Planning Association named the bridge to its new top 10 list, hailing its restoration and service as a focal point for local events. Turning to weather, today will be cloudy with a high near 71 degrees. The low tonight will be around 49. That's our newscast for today. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.